Welcome, my name is Erica, and thank you for joining me. I have been doing a series about the Kama Sutra, and I finally have formed an opinion overall about this ancient text, which, if you're just tuning in today, you probably think is a book about sexual positions, and actually, it's only about 20% about that subject. And let me show you. I mean, it's not a thick book. It's got a lot of text, a lot of small font, but no pictures. And first, I want to say that this is my own opinion, and I'm going to chalk it up to this philosophy is beyond my comprehension. It's pretty bizarre, and there's a few lines in there that are somewhat prophetic, but some of you may not like what I'm going to say. I think the Kama Sutra in its original form is very overrated. And not only that, but I think that the author probably never had relations, because a lot of the recommendations sound like what some man with a bunch of wild fantasies and opinions might have, but they don't sound very realistic. Not all of it, but a lot of it. So, with that being said, this is my preview of my final episode on my series of the deep dive into the Kama Sutra. And that video will be posted a little later, so I hope you tune in for that. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave that. I'm here to answer anything. I'm going to give it a thumbs down. And like I said, I'm chalking it up to just my little brain can't comprehend all this ancient sexual wisdom. But that's the vibe I get. I get the vibe that, for example, he leaves us some recipes, which I'll touch on in my video. And recipes in the sense of a combination of elements that you would mix together and put on the woman or the man or the lingam, which is the man's genitalia, and more than once is excrement of some animal involved in that recipe. Maybe he tried it, maybe he didn't, but you see where I'm going with this, right? Okay, so if that piques your interest and you want to hear more about my final opinion, don't forget to tune in to my next episode of the Kama Sutra and what it's all about. Thank you, and I will see you later.